Welcome to another Ask Katrina. The question today is, Katrina, why does it take so long for a new executive to generate consistent executive level results in their new role? Great question. I'm going to tell you there are three reasons why I believe, and in all the things that I've seen and personally experienced, there are three reasons why it takes between 6 and 18 months for a new executive to really have enough momentum and consistency in their personal execution to deliver then those consistent results. So on average, a year of inconsistency. Why does it happen that way? There are three reasons I'm going to share with you. The first one is what we talk about here in Legend Leaders when I teach you about the 4Ps. And if you're not familiar with the 4Ps, go back and listen to some of the other vlog episodes, go listen to some of the podcasts. I'm going to hit the high level here. I'm going to talk about the first P. The first P is promotion. It takes women on average 10 years to reach the executive ranks. In that period of time, we are promoted, obviously, but it's small promotions. It's micro shifts in our personal development and in our responsibility and the things that we need to do. Those shifts are super manageable, right? It's easy. It's so easy to make those shifts and get results and maintain our confidence and keep going, right? Not whenever we go to that next promotion from a mid-level manager to an executive. That shift is significant. It's one of the largest shifts that we've seen in those 10 years. And so what happens? We start beating ourselves up. We start doubting ourselves. We start having that imposter syndrome creep in a lot more than we ever have. And we tell ourselves that we've missed something or we should have been prepared to be the executive. And those negative thoughts and those conversations that we're having within us make us focus on all the things that we're not, instead of allowing us to focus on the things that we need to go be and do. Okay. So it's a distraction. It's an internal distraction. And I will tell you that we all face that at some level and some degree. If you are coming up into the executive ranks with a peer, to think that they're not feeling exactly what you're feeling at some level or some degree is just not true. Everyone experiences this. The level of experience and how long they experience it, those are the variabilities. But that self-doubt, that imposter syndrome, because of that growth, is going to show up to some degree. Okay, so that's the first reason, that internal distraction. The second reason is because of the second P in the 4Ps here that we've created at Legend Leaders, and that is preparation. We didn't prepare ourselves to learn how to be an executive. We don't know how to exec correctly, so we're not prepared. We have to prepare on the job, and preparation takes time, right? And so we are trying to learn how to do the role while also feeling like we need to be getting results. And so we're learning and we're getting results like this, right? It's a constant up and down and, oh, that worked and no, that didn't. And how do I do this? And let me apply to something new. And there's this constant evolution that has to happen as we are figuring out how to be an executive. It's very difficult to learn how to prepare and perform and get performance results at the same time. Ideally, and the best case scenario is it doesn't take you 6 to 18 months to learn how to do it consistently. You learn in just a few months, and then you spend the rest of that time getting the results, right? You essentially segment the two instead of preparing and performing throughout that entire period of time. All right. And then the third piece is a simple fact that we tend to think that the performance that we need to deliver is up here. And sometimes it is, but most of the time, the performance that we're expected to deliver is very reasonable. But we're so focused on our fear, our doubt, and that learning curve that we inject other actions, other functions, other busy work, other things that we think that will add value to the company. And they actually don't add value. They just exist, and we're just doing them to keep ourselves secure, mentally secure, not secure in our job, but mentally secure. And so again, it's just another distraction. We have the internal self-doubt distraction. We have the distraction of trying to figure out how to perform and then perform right, prepare, perform. So we're trying to do both of those at the same time. And then we're injecting extra work that doesn't need to be done, that's very distracting to us, instead of just doing all the things we need to do. If we can just eliminate those three pieces, then we can eliminate that 6 to 18 month delay in consistent performance. We can actually earn our first year bonus. We can stop the suffering and the pain that we're experiencing by not living up to who we've always been, right? In our careers, that high achieving, high performing, get it done type of person. And the way that we do that is we simply eliminate the guesswork. We eliminate the trial and error. We walk into a situation with a mentor, within a program, whatever the solution is, that teaches us and prepares us like that. Because when we learn and we focus on the preparation side of being an executive, we start to build that confidence again. That self-doubt, that reason number one, right? It goes away. The preparation happens very quickly. Here at Legend Leaders, we prepare you to exec as part of the program. You're ready to go in 2 months. You're generating results within 2 months, executive level results that you can maintain on a consistent level from that point forward. 2 months, not 6 months, not 12 months, not 18 months, 2 months. Because we teach you to prepare to exec. And then we cut you loose and we set you out there to then perform and get those results. We separate them. And then last but not least, because you are performing, you've prepared and you've learned how to perform, and then you are performing, you're not bringing in those distractions. You're not doing things that are not valuable to the organization. You're focused only on doing what is valuable. And it doesn't take you that long at all. And so really it's understanding what the 3 barriers are and eliminating those barriers. If you're facing those barriers, or if you simply don't want to deal with those barriers, let us help. The program that we have here is called The Executive Way, or I can work with you one-on-one. There are tons of opportunities, tons of pathways that we can support you on. We can personalize things for you. The point is, raise your hand, ask for help. Don't suffer. Don't take a year to figure it out. Take a couple of months and then build on that foundation. Go and be legendary.